Okay, business going.
Jury we've seen over the years, though, very dangerous with his back down. He's good from the ground as well.
He certainly is.
So you talk about his preparation. He used George Lockhart for his nutrition. And Miles Jury looks that, crappy.
Yeah.
He's spoke about. He's got to take care of it, though.
He's got the back.
Not good.
Not good at all. Miles has good defense. And he's going to need it here. Oliveira very sneaky with jiu-jitsu.
When you declare yourself a master of your own jiu-jitsu, you better be pretty good.
Well, Oliveira's trapping that arm. He's looking to trap that left arm so he can only defend with one arm. Note how he's holding it down. He's controlling his wrist. And what he wants to do is get his left leg over the top and tie it up. And Jury is in defense mode right here. He's going to be very careful. He's going to peel those arms off his neck. He's going to mind his P's and Q's here. This is very tricky. What he wants to do here, is explode, posture up, explode, and spin so that he's on top of Oliveira in his guard. But every time he goes to do that, Oliveira's one step ahead of him so far. See, like right now, what he wants to do is turn towards his right, but Oliveira rolls to his right, rides him out. But now, Jury's in a better position because one hook's out. He's almost back up to his feet, but he's got a guillotine here. He's got to make sure that Oliveira doesn't connect his hands together. Oliveira pummeling that right hand under, looking to connect the hands. He's got the hands connected. Now he's hanging on the neck. Jury's in all sorts of trouble. Beautiful job by Charles Oliveira, and that's what we're talking about, Mike, how crafty he is. How sneaky and technical his jiu-jitsu is. Very, very high level stuff.
He has now finished 19 of his 21 career wins, 13 by submission, 8 of his last 9 wins by submission. He finishes this fight early.
We said it was a tough test for Jury, and it proved to be true. Oliveira just at a very high level on the ground, and there's mistakes you can make with other fighters that you cannot make with him.
Let's take a look at it, Joe. It's our move of the fight, sponsored by Metro PCS, where you get nationwide coverage of the blazing fast 4G LTE mobile network for $30 period.
And here's the scramble, Mike. He's got the left arm under, and the key to this was the right arm. See how he's pummeling that right arm? It's hard to see it from this angle, but once he got his hands clasped together, look at that tight grip. And that is a nasty guillotine, and he's hanging on the neck of Miles Jury. You see it one more time here. I mean, he is just, look how much weight and pressure is on that neck. I mean, he's literally hanging from his neck.
And he finishes the fight. So we saw the knockout of Marquardt, now this great submission. Fans, what do you think will be the best move of the night? Tweet and let us know at #MetroMove. Tune into the FS1 UFC Fight Night post-fight show for the winning move. Now the submission finish for Duke, the kid out of Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Appleton Estate Jamaican Rum. We are rum people. We love watching patterns. We love spotting the little things that shouldn't be there. That's 9 so far. Our intelligent security systems can detect something odd in your spending pattern, helping to stop fraud in its tracks. Just part of the shopping with confidence service we deliver daily. American Express. Realize the potential.
UFC on TSN is brought to you by Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Available December 1st, 2015.
This program contains language and scenes of violence that may be disturbing to some viewers. Discretion is advised.
Another submission victory for Charles Oliveira inside the octagon, now tied for the most submission wins in modern UFC history with Nate Diaz, who will fight later on Fox, and former heavyweight champion Frank Mir. All right, let's make it official. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee John Hosgood has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 5 seconds of the very first round. Declares the winner by submission due to a guillotine choke, Charles the Bronx Oliveira.
I'm here with the winner, Charles Oliveira. Charles, first of all, congratulations on another excellent submission victory. Were you surprised that Miles Jury decided to come down as a top 10 lightweight to 145?
Primeiro, parabéns por vir na vitória. Você ficou surpreso que o Miles desceu de 155 para 145?
Não, eu também desci já. Também eu estava na categoria dele e também desci para essa categoria agora e me reencontrei aqui.
No, I wasn't surprised. I did the same thing. I was at his category and came down.
Well, let's take a look at the submission because it was beautifully set up. You were controlling him in the scramble. He got up and you got a hold of his neck and adjusted perfectly. It was just a brilliant display of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Você pegou ele, quando ele levantou, você conseguiu ajustar a posição. Foi uma demonstração brilhante de jiu-jitsu.
Olha, Joey, eu respeito todos os lutadores de jiu-jitsu que tem dentro do UFC, mas sem dúvidas nenhuma, nessa categoria eu sou o melhor lutador de jiu-jitsu. Então, quando a gente cai no chão, eu fico muito bem confortável.
I respect all the fighters in the UFC in this division. When it comes to the 145 division, I think I have the best jiu-jitsu of all.
Now, other than your last fight, which was an unfortunate injury, you've been on an incredible win streak. What would you like next?
Além da última luta que foi uma fatalidade, né? O que você quer na próxima?
Olha, agora eu quero vir lutar de novo. Conor, não fica feliz com a coisa que não é sua. Eu tô chegando para levar o título pro Brasil.
I'm coming. Don't get happy because I'm gonna get you.
Charles Oliveira, ladies and gentlemen.
Charles Oliveira officially on the list of those coming to the notorious one, the new champion, Conor McGregor. Nice submission win for Oliveira as he ruins the 145-pound debut of Miles Jury. When we come back, live on FS1, once again, we'll check in with John N. Ryan Stanley and the UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Daniel Cormier.
You're not shutting down, and neither is your tool. Backed by a 20-year warranty, Rockwell's permanent magnet brushless motors reduce friction and give you all the torque you need. Because quitting is not an option.
Cialis. Ask your doctor. Canada versus Czech Republic. Tomorrow on TSN.
This program contains language and scenes of violence that may be disturbing to some viewers. Discretion is advised.
Orlando, Florida, what a perfect late December host city for Fox UFC Fight Night. Welcome back to the desk here in Central Florida. John Anik alongside Brian Stan and the UFC light heavyweight champion Daniel Cormier. That still sounds good, DC.
Oh, it will never change. It's beautiful.
All right, so 4 consecutive underdogs cash to close out the prelims, not the least of which was the young man Charles Oliveira. He continues to impress. He has now finished the opposition in 19 of his 21 career wins. He spoils Miles Jury's featherweight debut.
Yeah, Daniel, I talked about what tactics would Jury bring to the table. Well, here, it was Oliveira who took down the wrestler. We expected Miles Jury maybe didn't want to take him down. Here, Jury makes a mistake, doesn't fight this off, and Charles Oliveira shows why he's one of the most dangerous submission artists in the entire UFC. He is fantastic. Any opportunity you give this guy to put his hands on you, and a lot of times that's going to be the result. He finishes with a guillotine choke.
A lot of times when guys get caught in deep guillotines, they panic. So sometimes you'll see a guy slam his opponent forward, but sticks him deeper into the guillotine. Or you see what Miles
pressure. Once you relieve the pressure, now you start to fight the hands. Bad defense by Miles Jury. Great submission by Charles Oliveira. But as Brian said earlier, we have to go back 30 hours ago. The kid missed weight by 4.5 pounds. You have to mention it, even though he had a great performance.
And I was wrong before I said 4.5. I believe it was 5.5 pounds. You know, this is multiple times now that Charles Oliveira has looked fantastic in the octagon, but it's also multiple times that he's missed weight. You know, he's got to call it. He wants to call out champions like Conor McGregor. This young man has got to get his weight issues in check because he is absolutely dangerous at 145 pounds, but you can't continue in the weight class if you've missed weight 3 times in your career.
And, you know, after missing weight substantially, he didn't try to get back on the scale. So you don't know what type of advantage or disadvantage that could be on fight night. A lot of people think it's an advantage that you don't cut those final few pounds. It goes into the books as a big win for Charles Oliveira. Given what happened during that main event against Max Holloway, he had to be foul out of the fight due to injury. This is big for him now. Came in the number 7 guy in the world, DC, who might be next for Dubrovs.
You know, now that Conor McGregor needs to fight at 55, or Frankie Edgar's the next guy, that leaves Max Holloway kind of up in limbo a little bit. Max him back up. Let him do that back. Run it back. Let's see who wins that fight the right way. Not by injury. Let him fight Max Holloway again, and let's see who wins that fight.
I'll add in one other name who I think is home would love a shot at Dubrovs, Charles Oliveira. Ricardo Lamas, I think that would be a very fun fight. Ricardo Lamas, another excellent 145-pound fighter. He's coming off the win. I'd love to see him take on Charles Oliveira. If Charles Oliveira stays at 145 pounds, right, you really think they make this weight consistently.
The crazy thing is that in times when guys miss weight consistently, a lot of times Dana will step in and say it's time for this guy to go up, as he did with Kelvin Gastelum, who's now back at 70. Surprising that he's never taken a stance on Charles Oliveira.
Well, seems like Oliveira's frame is good for this featherweight division, but of course, at the end of the day, you got to make the weight. All right, with the prelims in the books, we now take a closer look at tonight's main card on Fox.
That was
offers up just an outstanding championship fight. The lightweight division.
That was 12-minute.